who just had her birthday.
It was me.
Miss Kyle Hennessy had her birthday. Happy birthday. What did you do? Fill us in.
Okay, so first of all, I slept in that morning because I'm like, it's my birthday. I can do it if I want to. And then I somehow I got the energy around like 3 in the afternoon to drive to the beach, which is a little bit too late, but it was enough time to get out to the beach and like lay out in the sand and just have like a fun day. And then that night, my roommate and his like friend came over, and we went out to the bars, and she had a little like night out.
Oh, okay. First of all, what beach did you go to?
I went to the Topanga one, the one that's across the street from the Rosenthal Winery.
Oh my God. Okay, so you posted pictures and I was like, this looks familiar.
Yeah. But, like, you know how there's that parking lot there, not on the beach, and there's all those, like, sketchy guys in, like, hippie vans, and they're, like, smoking doobies on the steps and, like, creeping you out. So I did not park in that parking lot. I, like, pulled out of there and went down a little bit because there was a line to pay for parking. And I'm like, I see spots on the PCH, which is, like, the highway that runs along the ocean. So I pulled down there, and then I see this little pathway leading down the cliff. So I'm like, we're going on a freaking adventure right now. So I always have like a beach blanket in my car at all times because I want to be that beach girl so bad, but like I just don't go enough. But anyways, so I like wandered down this little teeny path. I had to like jump, and I like I just like scaled the cliff down to the beach basically.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Thal? Did you go to, what is it? It's the Rosenthal Winery.
No, I didn't go. That was definitely on my list of places to have like a little birthday party or something. And I kind of wanted to have a I just didn't have a party though. I just didn't want to plan anything. So yeah, but my favorite thing is the little seafood restaurant next to the Rosenthal Winery that's called like the Real Inn. And that's my favorite. I didn't eat there because I needed to get back to like town, but like that's my favorite place because you're sitting right on the ocean and you get really high quality seafood, but it's not like a fancy place. You know what I mean? Like it's really like you're at a picnic table eating. So it's like decently, reasonably priced, really high quality seafood on the beach.
I love that. That's like what dreams are made of. Actually, we were supposed to go there last time I was there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe we'll go this next time.
Yeah, I'm coming back in September, FYI, everyone. So we'll go in September. Oh my God.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad you had a good day. I actually kind of hijacked your birthday a little bit. I don't know if you noticed.
No, what happened?
Okay, so I don't know why. Like, I don't use Facebook anymore, okay? It's not my thing.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, I re-download to, like, check things, do a little creep, whatever. And then I, like, delete the app. But Michael woke up on your birthday and was like, oh, my God. He's like, because he uses it especially for work. He's like, everybody's posting on your wall because apparently your birthday is listed as today instead of the 11th. And I've been waiting this whole time to see if you noticed that on Facebook, my birthday says that it's August 29th.
Oh, my God.
When in reality, it's the 11th. Yeah. So I was like, this bitch is going to think I hijacked her birthday.
You're trying to sabotage me.
I was like, we're actual twins now.
It would be fun if we had joint birthdays, though.
Honestly, but then I don't think we would get along because I think then we would be too similar.
No, but I like Virgos though. Maybe I'm a little narcissistic, but I like Virgos, and I have a lot of friends that have like similar birthdays to me.
I like Leos.
Me too, yeah. But see, like here's the thing is that I'm like I'm Virgo sun, Leo moon, and Virgo rising, and then most of my friends are either Tauruses, Leos, Virgos, or Sagittariuses. And because I'm earth and fire, and they're all earth or fire signs.
I'm definitely a fire sign. Remember, we just figured out my, what is it, like my rising sign or my moon sign? I'm just Leo and Pisces.
Yes.
So Pisces is my rising sign. But I always, like for the longest time, a majority, like 80 to 90% of my friends were either Libras or Sagittariuses, with like the odd other Leo.
Oh.
And then a few other signs would come trickling in here and there. But everyone was either a Sagittarius or a Libra.
Yeah.
Weird.
And that's how like I started to like, not that I like, I don't know, but I'm indifferent about astrology, but I'm very fascinated about it. And I do believe in a lot of it just for that reason. Because I'm like, there's so many times where it just makes sense when I apply it to my real life of like, even just like the people that I hit it off with or the people, you know what I mean? And it's like, a lot of my Leo friends understand me in a way that is different than my like other earth sign friends, because I have that like fire moon, you know, I have those Leo traits that are inside of me
Just bursting to come out.
just bursting to come out. Exactly
That's why I get you.
that's why, because I think I forget what your moon means, but I think it's like how you see yourself maybe, or how you are on the inside.
I don't know. Like, I don't know a lot of these things. I didn't even know that there was like a rising sign, a moon sign, all of this. I just knew that I was a Leo. And people have been able to guess that I am a Leo when meeting me. So I feel like I'm very much my sign. I don't know if I really resonate with Pisces a lot.
I don't know much about Pisces, but I do know today when you were getting ready, you were like, "Dude, like I like my hair big and messy or whatever," and I'm like, "That's because you're a Leo, girl. That's your main."
Yeah, you know what? It's true. I've been like over styling my hair lately, and honestly, I just love when my hair is just a mess. I love when it's just like big and poofy, and I have like my Y2K clip style in right now, and I love it, and I don't care. I like my hair to be undone.
Yeah,
I've always been like that.
me too. And even as a professional stylist, a lot of the freelance hairstyling that I do and clients that I work with, it's a lot of like bigger, messier hair. You know, I don't like perfectly sleek too much. I like fun, I don't know, messy, wild hair.
Well, because I was trying to do that like sleek, slick back look, and a lot of people look great. It was giving me founding father. Like, I did not look cute with like that slick back bun. My head, like my actual shape of my head is like an actual egg. So like when my hair is totally slick back, I'm an actual egg. Like my head is just not equipped for this hairstyle. And so many girls could do it and pull it off and it looked adorable. But for me, it's like, no, I'm your friggin' founding father.
She's like, no.
Did not look good.
Well, they came at us.
No.
They came at us with that, like, clean girl aesthetic. And I don't know for clean girls, you know?
I like clean girl makeup, but I don't. Oh my God. I'm just so over the trends that are going on right now. So, guys, I am excited to announce. I don't know how a lot of you are going to take this, so please grasp something now to hold on to, because skinny jeans are coming back this fall. And I am so excited because I am so over this look of baggy jeans with either a white t-shirt, a black t-shirt, or like maybe a bodysuit and like a gold necklace. I feel like it's a uniform look now. I feel like every time I go to the mall, I feel like anytime I'm out in public, anywhere, everyone's always wearing the same friggin' outfit, and I'm tired of it. And I feel like with skinny jeans, everybody was a little bit more expressive, and they just look so good on everyone. I don't care what size you are, they look good on everyone.
I'm not on board with the skinny jeans But I do
Knew
think
it.
like skinny jean. I think that there's a place and a time for a skinny jean, and I think skinny jeans with a high boot is a really cute look for fall.
Yes.
The high boot over them and the
It
skinny
is.
jeans. We're going back to that, but I do like the baggier cargo pants. I do like this oversized like clothing look.
I don't like it. I feel like I have. This is probably the most amount of jeans I've ever owned, okay? Because I keep trying to find a pair that is very flattering on me and that I genuinely just feel like comfortable and confident in. And I always feel that these baggy jeans are grabbing me at my butt, like doing something to my crotch, and then it just like goes baggy. Like it's too tight around those areas. And even if I'm sizing up, it's just like grasping everything. And then I don't like it. I don't like how it looks with shoes anymore. I'm done. I'm so excited. The skinny jeans are coming back. In fact, now I actually just learned this too, is that it's less mob wife and instead it's going to be the Y2K wife trend. Do you know how excited I am for that?
She's going to have on a sensible wedge, a skinny jean, and a leopard top.
Honestly, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. They're saying that the best, and by they, I mean TikTok.
Yeah.
But they're saying that the best reference for these outfits are on Desperate Housewives, which is what I've been watching for the past few months. It's like my fourth time watching it. Like, this is my era. I'm so excited.
No, I am excited too. I've never been like, I don't want to be like the sleek hair back look kind of girl. I am about like that look, and but I'm also about like, who am I today? I may be a mob wife today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be, in a sensible wedge in a skinny jean.
Right, it's all mood dependent, but they are bringing back. They said the tracksuits. So if you watch Desperate Housewives, Gabby is like the perfect example in all of this, and maybe Edie, because they were like the most stylish ones of that time. So she would be wearing like the Juicy Couture tracksuit, and then she would have like the skinny jean with like a top, and then these oversized bags. And they're saying the oversized bags where you can fit like 2 animals in are coming back. So I'm just like, this is my time to shine. I'm so excited because I don't even know what my style is right now because I'm like, I just don't fit in with this trend that's happening, and I've accepted it.
Yeah,
so I'm happy it's going out.
I've been feeling it too. I do carry around my oversized bag. I went back to an oversized bag recently, and I love it because I threw a water bottle in there. I threw all sorts of things in there. I threw little lunch, little snacks in there. Everything fits in there, and it's just like a never-ending. And actually, I have my little Gucci purse inside my big oversized bag. So I still have the organization of the small purse inside, but then I can just like hoard a bunch of other shit around it,
Oh my God, I love it. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's just my era. I think that's why I'm even wearing my hair like this. Like, this is very much like the clip on top of the head. Yes, I don't care. I'm doing it.
I think
I'm embracing every little bit of this trend.
Yeah, I think we just go for it. We just go for it with everything we have in us. But I will say, this is something I wanted to say about my birthday that I kind of forgot, is I feel like birthdays sometimes are like those holidays like New Year's Eve or one of those where it's like there's this extreme high expectation to like have this like over the top like grand party, and you post photos on Instagram and like all your friends are surrounding you and everyone's so happy. And do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, if I'm not in the mood for all of that, but there's like that pressure to have this like big thing, and it's like with New Year's Eve sometimes like there's this expectation that's so big that like it's impossible to really get this like this, and where it looks very differently. You know what I mean? Like if you go wait in line to go see the ball drop for New Year's Eve or something, I mean, you're like peeing in a diaper out there. You know what I mean? Like it may look like fun in an Instagram photo or something like that, or even to a club. Like it's just going to be like so overpriced. You're going to be like getting elbowed every which direction. Like your Instagram photos may look like, oh, this was so fun or whatever, but like in reality, it's like not, I don't know. And like, I hate throwing birthday parties for myself.
I think this used to be something that I used to deal with a lot, especially I think when I first moved to LA. I was like, oh my God, I have to be doing something like big and grand and, whatever. But I think like the older I'm getting, the more I'm just like, it's too exhausting for me. But I definitely still kind of feel the same pressures to get like content from any event. Like, like my birthday this past year, like I didn't do anything that would be exciting to you, a majority of our listeners. Like I went to like this like balloon exhibit with the kids, and I did like, family stuff. And to me, that's my jam. Like this past New Year's Eve, the four of us stayed in and played like games and had our own dance party. Like that's my jam. But it's not overly exciting, but I'm still kind of like, well, I'm supposed to post some sort of content to make this look exciting, but like it's not very exciting to many people. So I get it though. Like I just think it's social media in general. There's always just that pressure just to act like, make it seem like you're having the most fun at all times.
Exactly. And sometimes I like a little more chill situation. And I always say, like, I am great one-on-one. I'm good with a small group, but when it gets a bigger group like that, like I do kind of freeze. Like I kind of freeze. I don't know where to go. Like I'm just not the best in large social interactions compared to more intimate personal interactions. And yeah, so I like that, whatever. But it was cool, just to go down to like the beach and sit out there. I had this psychic once tell me that like spirit comes to me in the form of salt and sand, and so the beach. So we were listening to Mother Nature. She was going to give me some advice, But here's the thing. Okay, so something happened when I got to the beach. And it's not a bad thing at all. But I just like, this is something I want to talk about from the trans experience, being a trans woman, and from that experience, and how like every woman can relate with this. But this is just like another like side off of that. But so I go to the beach and I'm trying to lay down this blanket. Okay, I have this huge blanket that outfolds, that like wraps up nicely. And I always keep it in my trunk because I'm like, beach girl. But I go out to the beach and I roll out this blanket and the wind's blowing like crazy and it's blowing everywhere. So I threw my massive oversized bag with all my shit in it in the middle of the blanket, and I'm like Twister. I have like one foot over here trying to hold it down and an arm over here trying to hold it down.
Stop.
Yes, it's like I'm a hot mess in public. And this guy, he gathered these rocks, like this full-grown man, like literally went around and started gathering rocks from the edge of the beach and like put them in the corners of my blanket and to help me.
Oh my God.
Which was really nice, okay? But sometimes when guys do you favors, there's generally like underlying like expectations of like, they think I'm gonna like want to hang out. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like they're flirting with me is the reason they're doing it.
They have a motive. They have
an ulterior motive. Yes. And that's cool, and it's like same with everybody. We're like, if we're not interested, we're not interested or whatever. But the added element is that I worry when people's flirting with me or doing something for me in that way. Because that's the one thing that blew my mind, like just after transitioning, is like the guys going out of their way to do shit for me. But I always get so scared because I'm like, oh my God, if like something clicks, they see that I'm trans because they probably don't know. I'm like, are they going to like pull out the butcher knife? Is this when it's like, eek, 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 down? Oh
my God.
Stop. So I'm like, I'm okay. I don't need help. I'm good. And then they're trying because they want, they think they're going to get some on the beach or something. And I'm like, no, girl.
No, you're not getting this. No, I mean, I can relate to that situation from like my experience, but obviously not fully to your experience. But that would be a complete added level of fear and just worrisome for you. You know what I mean? Especially if they found out, their pride would be like shot to the wind.
Exactly.
And they would just react. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
do you know, and I don't know this about Canada, but up until recently, a lot of the states in the United States had a trans panic law where if if someone finds out they're trans and they kill you, they can claim in the court of law that they were like tricked or in some way, and that the panic of them finding out and then killing is a credible reason to get a lesser charge for murder.
I don't have words.
Yeah. I mean, not to be political, but
that's fucked up.
Yeah. And recently, most states have kind of worked to get rid of that. But that's literally the trans panic has as a credible, like, defense in court.
I don't know if we have that. I know that we have the law of, like, crime of passion, where it's like if, you know, it's your spouse or whatever, and you caught them cheating and you react and murder them, then you have like a lesser charge or whatever because it's a crime of passion.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But
that's so fucked up. Well, because like, I mean, I could just see a man's ego just completely just being distraught. Like, just not being able to come to, instead of just being like, oh, cool. Or like, okay, you know, like just like, I can't.
Yeah, I know. But like, that's the thing. Can you imagine? Like, and it's always. But I watch too much true crime mixed with that. I'm like, everyone has a butcher knife right on their pocket, ready to go.
Honestly, oh my God. Ugh. No, I hate when that happens. So like, one time it worked out in my favor where like this man was trying to help me when I had a flat tire with the kids in the car, and he worked at Canadian Tire, which is like, you know, it's an automotive store. You get like automotive stuff there, whatever. I don't know, home goods, whatever. And they have a garage there, and I had a flat tire, and this man came out, and his intentions were good and pure because I had the boys in the car. Mm-hmm. They were shut down for the afternoon, like they just closed, and he took my car into the garage, and he was like, just pull it in here, and he fixed my tire for free and set me on my way. And at that point, I was like, okay, this is really nice because it was genuine. There was no like expectation or other motive. He was just like, I'm not going to let you drive or go anywhere when you have kids in the car. And I was like, okay, this is nice. This is really nice. Like, it just felt genuine, you know? It wasn't like, I just fixed your car, like, you owe me, bitch, you know? Like,
yeah, that is a fear, you know? They're like, but that's sweet that he actually, like, and I think a lot of guys, if they see kids or something like that, they want to help out in that way. And there's maybe not as bad of, like, ulterior motives as other times with other situations.
Yes.
But he just kept like
other situations.
He just kept talking to me throughout while I was at the beach. He kept coming over to me, and then he was like, "Oh, come out in the water with me," and like other stuff. And I was just like, not having it. I was not having it at all because.
No, I'm not going to go into the water with you so you can drown
me.
Like, no, we're not doing this.
And then this other guy, I was watching this guy like windsurf or kite surf or whatever they call it when they have the surfboard with the kite on it that like blows them around. And he came back out from the water. I ended up watching him for like an hour, and he comes back out and his stuff was like by me. And so he asked me, and I did a whole photo shoot for him with his like kite surf thing.
What, you were taking his photos?
Yeah, he was like, hey, would you mind taking a few photos with me with my, like, kite thing? So I was like, oh, you asked the right person. You asked the right person on the beach, okay? Because we're going to hit all the angles. I was like, do you want to hit it from this angle? Do you want to see this? I'm like, the lighting's a little like you're shadowed here, but it's a creative, like, I just went, like, so above and beyond on a photo shoot with someone's dad. Like...
That's how it should be, though. Okay, first of all, you are really good at that. Like, when I shot some content last time I was there, that's how Kyle was for, like, everything she shot for me. But, like, that's how it should be. I've been out in public so many times. Actually, at the concert that I went to, there was, like, this father and, like, young son trying to take a selfie together. And I was like, oh, do you want me to take your picture together? And then they were, like, so taken back, so excited. But then I was like, okay, smile. And then I was like, oh, wait, move over this way. Because I'm thinking from, like, I want you guys to have, like, an actual nice image perspective. You know, some people take my picture out in public and it's just like, ew. Like, you just click the button. You didn't even look, you know?
Honestly, the education system needs to be fixed. And we need... we need proper...
They gotta know, like... Put some thought into it.
Be a helping neighbor. Lead a helping hand.
Like, if you're gonna take my picture, try. Don't just click the button. Like, tell me if something's in front of my face. Tell me, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh my God. And then for my birthday after that, so we went out to like the bar, and I just don't go out very often. I rarely drink or anything, but like my roommate texted me when I was at the beach and he was like, hey, we're going to go out tonight. Do you want to go and like celebrate your birthday or whatever? So I thought it was just like going to be a quick little chill little thing. But then I was out till 2 in girl, 2 in, and I was just hanging out at this bar on the patio. And we've met so many people. Like, literally, like, I didn't get, like, crazy drunk or nothing like that. I just had a few drinks. But we met so many people. This woman, she gave me, like, an entire head-to-toe energy cleansing ceremony on the patio of the bar.
Okay, were you offended, though? I would be like, why do you feel like you need to cleanse my energy right now?
No, because she was just like, you're going into a new year. You need, like, you know, to, like, let go of anything. I don't know. But she was...
Oh, okay.
It wasn't in, like,
so she didn't, like, just, like...
It wasn't in, like, a girl, you got a demon.
Okay. I'd be like, go away. I'm trying to enjoy. Like...
No, she was just, like... she was drunk on the patio, like, way drunker than I was. And she was like, here, let me cleanse your energy. And I was like, oh, my God, here we go.
Yeah, we're doing that.
So that was fun. But yeah, I mean, it was just like, a lot of times if I go out, I'm like, oh, it wasn't worth it, you know? But this was really worth it. Like, it was really like a good time.
I love that. Were you hungover?
Not that much, but I have a new system. I have a new system for when I do drink that's been really helping with hangovers so much. So the hangover wasn't bad. I was just tired, you know. I slept in a lot, but like I wasn't that hungover.
Okay, so you're gonna gatekeep, or you're gonna tell us like what's your system?
Fully gatekeep. No, here's my system. Okay, have a meal ready. You know, you gotta eat. I'm one of those people though that when they drink, I lose my appetite. And I know a lot of people, it's opposite of other people, but I lose my appetite. So when I get home, I like to have like a Pedialyte or like some sort of like electrolyte drink right there. And I want to have food, and I need something good and hearty or whatever. Like a sandwich, like a good sandwich, or I mean, Taco Bell. You never miss with Taco Bell, you know? And...
oh, that's so greasy.
Yeah, and then you over order because you want to have one burrito left for like in the like late lunch, you know?
See, what I find works with me if I'm going to drink now is I started it like even years ago, is that after 2 drinks, I always have a lot of water, and I drink a lot of water. And then I noticed once I stopped smoking cigarettes, I was like, oh, cool, I'm not as sick. But I was I didn't enjoy my night as much, but I wasn't as sick. But I find that having water in between two drinks always helped me. And actually, you know what? And I've been seeing a lot of stuff like this on TikTok too, is where people are saying about blue Gatorade being like the number one drink choice. Like it's not going to help you if it's not blue. And that was me. After every single night that I would drink, I would always have only blue Gatorade. I didn't want red. I didn't want the other colors. And I always just thought it was just like my preference. But now on TikTok, I'm like, there's all these things where it's like, no, it's only blue Gatorade.
Really?
So I was a part of something and I didn't even know. Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that, but
Apparently, like, that's a thing.
Yeah, I like the blue raspberry flavor. Like, that's my favorite.
What? Oh, is it just blue?
It's like
I don't know what the flavor is.
Normally blue flavored, like blue colored stuff is like blue raspberry flavored.
Yeah, I have no clue. I just know it's blue. Just blue Gatorade.
But no, and then so then I was like, it's been like a social week. Okay, so then earlier in the week, I went out because you know how I have my friend Tanya, she's the musician, and I go see her perform live, and so she performed at this bar in Hollywood. I think it was like Tuesday night or something like that, and so I went and I was dying laughing because, and you're gonna get a kick out of this. I always forget, like, I can't take my ties back to the oversized purse, okay? You cannot take your big oversized purse into bars.
Why?
Because this isn't, well, at least in America, like, or around LA, because this isn't the early 2000s. People would maybe like packing some heat. There may be a firearm in that big bag or grenade or whatever. I don't know. So they don't allow you to take big bags in because a lot of times they search your bag or whatever. So like that's always an issue. And I always forget. And at the last second, I just like grab my wallet and then I have that cow print clutch.
Oh.
And you know how I felt the cow print. So when I was at the concert, Tanya, I saw her before, and she's like, "Oh my God!" She's like, "The cow print," because you know how I've talked about cow print on this podcast repetitively,
yes,
and how it needs to have a moment, or like we always talk about it. And she said, she started laughing, and she was like, "It's just part of the lore of Kyle. Like Kyle's lore is cow print." So I felt so cool.
I love it.
She has her own lore these days, and cow print is definitely a part of it.
Cow print is your image. Like, I feel like you've just talked like you've manifested cow print coming back. Like, you've talked about it so much on the podcast, and she's back.
Yeah.
Like, she's in.
And you know how like our podcast gets worldwide. Like everyone comes for the best advice, you know? And so I've noticed,
yes,
I've influenced fashion. I've noticed like people in Paris, like at the Paris Fashion Week, they were wearing cow print. And I truly believe it was because I took a stand. I took a stand on this podcast and I said, we are bringing back cow print, you know?
Yes.
Bonus points if it's in a Selena way, like in the movie when they have the cow print outfits on, like the the whole band does. Yeah, so I've done some great work.
This podcast is just really, it's inspiring for others. Like it's the place to come to for hot trends, advice, everything. Like that's why it's beating Joe Rogan right now.
Exactly.
It's the number one podcast. Sorry, JR. Probably gonna get sued. Bad press is good press.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
What's your highlights or lowlights? What's been going on with you? I've been talking about myself the whole time, so.
I love it. We'll just call this Kyle's episode. No, my highlight is when everybody's listening right now, just want everybody to know it's the first day of school. This means I have my life back. This means the boys are in school. I have my life back. I'm excited because this summer I made the decision to take a break from content. So I think it was like probably June. I was like, okay, I'm gonna like start to slow it down, and then come July and August, like I'm just not gonna try keep up with my content because I just can't during the summer. Like I see other parents and they're like on their content game, and I'm like, that is so amazing for you. I can't do it. And I'm gonna take the pressure off myself because last summer I wasn't really doing content, but I was trying to here and there, and I put so much pressure on myself to like get a post up. And I was like, I don't even like what I'm posting. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, this is too much. I'm putting all this pressure on myself. So I just took the time off. And I feel like it was really nice. I feel like I've been trying to like stay off of social media a little bit more. Like even in my stories, I haven't been posting that much. And it was just really nice I feel like I've had like a really big mental break. But then my brain was working overtime in other ways, like taking care of the kids and whatever. So I'm excited for, my life to come back. I feel like the past few weeks, it's been really hard to be even consistent with my fitness because of the time of the classes. I don't have a sitter for the kids. So I can't do a lot of the classes. And then it was like, oh, I could drive the boys to the kitchen and then come back for the workout class and then go back and pick them up. And I did that a couple times, but it was just too much on everyone. So again, I was like, you know what, just take the pressure off and just get into the mindset of like, you'll just start again once the school year starts and just kind of relax. And I feel like that's been really good for me because instead of being so focused on the consistency and like kind of burning myself out and mentally draining myself and being hard on myself, accepting that like I just need to chill for a bit and then I can restart and get back into it has been like the way to go. So yeah, I'm really excited that school is approaching. My low light, however, is very just like, it's not really anything that crazy, but it is something that like set me off the other day. Like set me off. So I honestly I went to go make a sandwich the other day, and you have to know like how much I love my sandwiches. Like I love a good sandwich. And I was so excited, and I had been thinking about my sandwich in the morning, and I was ready to make it because I had all the stuff, and my bread was moldy.
No.
And, girl.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
The way I just, like, took that whole loaf and, like, chucked it in the garbage, I swear, I was so pissed. I skipped the whole meal. Like, I was like, I'm just not eating right now. But I mean, it's a pretty good week when that's your low light, but that was my low light. Like, don't fuck with my sandwiches. Period.
Do you like a sub? Like a baked sub?
Yeah, but I like just like very simple sandwiches. Very simple. And I was just having turkey, arugula, some mayo, maybe some cheese and pepper. That's it. That's all I wanted.
Okay, listen. That arugula on there is sacrilegious. I don't feel guilty for you that you're mold on your bread now. If you were going to put arugula on there, you get what you deserve.
It's so good.
No.
It's so good.
I do like a basic triangle sandwich, though. Why is it when you cut a sandwich in a triangle like that, you cut it in half, it just tastes better?
It does. It tastes so much better. You get more bang for your buck. I don't care what anybody says.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. What about you? What's your highlight? Your low light?
Okay, so my highlight is this week, before I was out being a party animal, I have been getting up early in the morning. I've been trying to get up early, train myself to be up by 7 a.m., and then go to the gym or go work out. Ooh. And maybe go to the garden in the morning. So that's what I was doing earlier in the week. I have to get back on schedule for this coming week, but it's about like, my therapist said, like, she's like, maybe if you like post it on TikTok and you're like vlogging it, you'll like it'll hold you accountable to do it. So just been trying to like work out I'm trying to become a morning person. I want to become a morning person who gets up and gets out into the world, gets out into nature, darling, and go hike a mountain. Go climb that mountain first thing in the morning. Go water your plants. You know what I mean? Your zinnias need some water. Stop by, water the zinnias. Get up there and climb that mountain.
Do it. Yeah. I love that. Oh, that is so good. And honestly, like, you live in such a good location to have that lifestyle. You really do. You have everything around you.
Yeah. And I have a gym, too. I have a gym membership. And so I went there, and like, you know how awkward it was to go in, like, without being there for like 9 months or something. Like, it's been a freaking year. I was like, what if they've changed something and I just haven't been there in so long? And they're like, and I have to ask, they're like, yeah, that changed a year ago. I was so embarrassed.
Yeah, like, where have you been?
I know.
But you know what, though? Here's the thing. Is that if you're at a gym and you're going to judge anyone for anything, like, you're just an asshole. Like, you're a deadbeat person to me. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, I see a lot of people who get flack on their posts when they're working out, and people are like, oh my God, you're so obese. It's like, dude, I'm at the gym. Like, it happens to me. Where it's like, I'll post something and it'll be like, oh, how can you even breathe when you're working out? It's like, I'm here working out. Like, what do you want from me? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think that people who judge people at gyms are, like, the worst kind of people.
Totally.
I have no time for them in my life.
No time for that, yeah. But listen, so when I did go into the gym, I, like, I opened the app, and I could not find the membership, like, little, like, QR picture thing to, like, scan. And, so I have like a parking garage, so I have like a parking ticket too that has to be validated. So I come in and I scanned my QR code on my phone as my membership thing, and I said to the guy, I was like, "Oh, can I have a towel?" And he's like, "Well, do you have a membership here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just checked in," and thinking it was on his computer, and he's like, "No, that's the parking validation."
Oh my God! Stop! Stop!
And there was a bunch of people standing around, and I'm like, oh, okay.
You're like, whatever. Well, at least my parking's validated, bitches.
Exactly. So then I got the parking validated after that. I felt so like, I was like, oh my God, everyone's like, who is this bitch?
Oh my God.
But my low light, oh my God, okay. So someone brought something to my attention. And when this actually happens, I'm going to be devastated. But apparently on all legal documents, at least in the USA, like, it has like different age ranges, okay? So
yeah,
they're like 15-year age ranges. Now that I turned 35, I go up a bracket. So now, in government forms, I will have to check 35 to 50. I know.
That's a personal attack.
It really...
That's a huge bracket.
It is. I know.
Can we not just do like 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50?
Yeah.
Like...
And see, before, at 34, I was still in the bracket with the 20-year-olds.
No, you're with the 50-year-olds now. You're geriatric bracket now.
Jesus God. I'm going to sign up for AARP.
Oh, my God. You're in the oldest... Well, not the oldest, but...
No, definitely
one
not.
of the oldest brackets.
No, but you're there with me.
Yeah, I know I'm there. You didn't have to remind me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't...
We know I'm there. We know I've been there before you. We know I'm older. You don't need to bring me down right now.
Tell me some of your wise wisdom.
Listen. I got a lot of wise shit I can share with you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I hate that.
I can hear your dogs barking.
That's just... They are nuts.
They're like, Mom!
These two are nuts. I'm looking out my window right now, and there is nothing. There is nothing there.
You
know why we?
Oh, sorry. No, I was gonna say, like, I sent you this video the other day, and it was like this Frenchie, and I think it was in New York, just jumped off like a 6-story building and landed on someone's car, and then the dog was like, no scratches, perfectly fine, but the car's all messed up, and like went through the windshield, and
of course.
And I'm like, this
is what a Frenchie would do.
This is exactly what Frenchies do.
Mm-hmm. It'd be like, I'm going to jump down here, fuck up your whole life, walk away, everyone concerned about me because I'm cute. Oh my God. I had such a dumb moment the other day. So we went back to the cottage, and when we went, I was staying up in like my room there, and there's like a balcony, but I had the door open, and it had a like a screen door. So I was just trying to get like a breeze in, and the railings up there are really wide. So if a dog got out, then jumped off, whatever. It's not a good scene. It's not that high up, but still. So anyways, I'm like napping, and Charlie, normally when he comes into the room, he just comes in and comes in the bed. This dog went, and I was like, thank God I locked it. He went, and his first instinct was just to jump and like try to push the door open. I was like, are you on a mission right now? Like, what are you doing? These dogs are driving me absolutely nuts. Toby took off again. Like, I'm just, I love them. They're my little darlings and whatever. But, like, God. So we were almost like, we said, we're like, next time we come, like, we want to leave the dogs at home for once because it's so much work. Like, they are just such little pains in the asses, but then, we just miss them, but whatever.
Your high maintenance little babies.
Oh my God. Like, even today, like, we're getting ready together, and Toby's on the bed with a bone, and he like makes this cough noise. So I look back at him, and I'm like, are you okay? I guess that was Toby's cue to like come down, like jump on my lap. He's like hitting me to pet him. I'm like, dude, like, I'm busy. Like, I have to, like, set them up like kids before I can even do this podcast. You do. Like, 2 times I had to go and, like, set them up downstairs. Oh, my God. They're so annoying, but I love them. Well,
I feel like...
I guess...
I feel like it's a die that we did it.
I feel like we did it.
We have produced another masterpiece.
We did a #1 hit.
Yes.
On the podcast range.
Yes, us badcasters.
We decided that we weren't going to include highlights and lowlights because we're going to switch up our episodes and do an episode with the questions and highlights and lowlights so we can do more in one episode. Because we're just switching things up because that's what we do. Yeah,
we're just switching things up. We're learning. We're evolving. I think we're going to have some guests sometime soon, too.
Yes, we're going to have guests. I decided to give up my background because this is where the lighting works best for me right here. So my whole podcast studio that I made has just been abandoned. Poor thing. But I got some blankets behind me as my background, whatever. The light is just flourishing me.
Well, that's what matters.
We needed it.
Yes, you're getting that golden hour glow.
Right? Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Alrighty, guys. Well, thanks so much for listening. We will see you next week.
Hey, bye.
Bye.